Hey everybody, we're from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our RimWorld Star Wars Let's Play. And Pathfinder is up and about again. His leg install, I guess is what we would call that, went off without a hitch. I think it was the leg, right? We put in, yeah, he already had the arm. He came with the arm, actually, and we took it off, put it back on. And so at the end of last episode, we were installing a bionic leg. He went through the surgery fine, and now he's back to work. So, we're just going to let everybody kind of do their thing. We're getting the hallway. Oh, we had an explosion right out of the gate. That's always fun. Okay, Kenta, kind of need you and Yevra on that. Just, yeah, kind of run to that area, please. Should see other people rushing to deal with it. Yeah, perfect. Where the hell did Yevra go? Are you incapable of firefighting? No. Oh, you went the other way. Got it. Yeah, she pathed around it because she couldn't get through the other people. Whatever. It's dealt with now, and Ox is going to patch things up. So no big deal. No big deal. Let's see. Mara is still being more productive than she ever was as an actual colonist, and I absolutely love that. So that's one good thing that came out of her mental break, I suppose. We're doing alright on components, but we still do need a better way of manufacturing them. The only other way, well, there is no other way. We have to go through this bench. I can make multiples of them, but they are incredibly expensive, components-wise, so it's quite the investment. Yevra and Kenta are getting married. Let's level up Heth first, since I already clicked on him. So, how many did we need here again? 9, and we are at 7. So, I think I'm just gonna throw some points into lightsaber reflection now that he has full defense. Again, the reason why I hadn't put any in there yet is because this is a function of defense. So this increases not only block chance for melee, but ranged attack deflection. And so for each one of those, we get 15%. This only gives you a chance to reflect already deflected shots back at the target. So whoever fires at you first, your defense has to successfully deflect it. If you successfully deflect it, then this kicks in and you have a chance to send it back to sender. At most, so we have 5 times 15, so that's what, 75% chance now, which is pretty solid. I think is that right? Yeah, because 4 would be 30. Yeah, so 75. So 75% chance to successfully deflect, and then at best here we can do 100% reflection. So every deflected shot will be reflected, but there's still that 25% that we can't successfully deflect. So not everything will get reflected, but it'll make him a whole hell of a lot more resilient to blaster fire, like virtually immune to it. Because even if they get through, and this is assuming that they're on target, so they might never actually target him correctly. They might just miss left and right, and that's entirely possible. We'll check in on their marriage in a second. I need to get these unforbidden so that they get added. By the way, this is all connected. You can tell because we can see our capacity. So here's the marriage. Guess everybody's sitting here. Yeah, okay. Now everybody's gonna celebrate. I think this is. There's Karan's just sleeping, and oh, that was a dog. I thought somebody was. Oh, look at that. Togrul, you lucky bastard. He's been trying so hard to get married, and I think Maris declined him at least once, if not twice, and he may have been declined by somebody else too. Or I might be thinking of Kenta, or I might be thinking of a different playthrough, because I have a few characters like that just will not give up on getting married. But he's been trying for a while, and Maris did shoot him down last time, but it looks like witnessing another marriage convinced her, and so it looks like it's going to happen. So good for them. We need more people to shack up because, frankly, the spacing in here is kind of... You know what? If this is unknown, I'm going to move Pathfinder in here. Not because this is like an inner circle thing or anything. It's just he was like way out here in a room that still had blocks in it. This is at least cleared out. Albeit it is a smaller bedroom. But I don't think he's not a greedy or anything, so it's not like he cares. He's depressive, though. But what can you do about that? Absolutely nothing. I mean, I guess we could, like, cut it out of him. We could do some, like, brain augmentation, but that seems a bit extreme for right now. If it becomes a problem, we might consider it, because he is one of our, like, sort of test subjects, kind of. So another thing I want to do with him, and a couple of people said make him full bionic. Well, the thing is, we wanted to make these genetic enhancements, and there's no point in giving him Muffalo muscles if he doesn't have any organic muscles left. You know, if we cut all the limbs off and give him bionic ones, well, he'll have like, I guess he'll have like Muffalo heart muscles and abdominals, but like his limbs won't benefit from that. So if we leave the organic limbs on, they may end up being better than the bionics. And so that's what we want to test. If they're not, well then yeah, we'll give him more bionics. But I'd like to find out first. I'd also, since he's missing a rib, we may as well give him like an ignore pain rib. Maybe we'll give him the sort of like passive healing one as well. There's a couple of them. I forget. Are they in prosthetics? No, they're in... Are they here? We might not have researched it yet. Let's see. Yeah, no, we have it. So, medical rib, drugged rib, adrenaline rib, and painkiller rib. I might give him all of those, to be honest. In fact, I think I will. I just need to figure out where the hell you craft them from. It might be here. Yeah. There it is. So what do these require? 35 plasteel and glitter rolled medicine. Well, the plasteel is not a problem right now. It could be in the future because obviously we do require a lot of it for the various Star Wars-y things. But right now it's not a problem. And the glitter rolled medicine is just because we have no way to manufacture that, so it's solely dependent on somebody coming by and selling it to us. And we'll have to be very, very stingy with it. If you watch the 40k playthrough as well, I bought some from a trader in that playthrough. Didn't notice at the time, but we had rescued some visitors or some guests during a raid, and they were set to best possible treatment, and so we used like all but 2 of the glitter rolled medicine I bought treating people that weren't even part of our colony. And not even on surgery, just on like bandaging wounds, and I was so pissed. But, you know, too late now. They're gone, so that's something we'll have to deal with. Why did a light never get built in here? There we go. We need a light in there as well. Maybe I can copy one of these over. It is possible to center it. Yeah, let's do that. It'll help light it. We'll probably do the lights around the edges too, but that'll be enough to at least bump things up a bit. Oh no! Is the wind gone? Come on, guys. I mean, that won't help immediately, but if we get these up, we should be gaining enough power during the day to offset it. My only concern really is losing the crops. Everything else will be fine. But like, that's so much rice to replant, or in this case, all that cotton that was nearly ready to harvest. That's all going to deteriorate now. Like, I could queue it up for harvesting, but there's no way they're going to get there in time. Oh, what a bummer. Like, one more day, and that would have been ready to go. Oh well. There's not really anything else I can turn off. I've been trying to be fairly utilitarian with my power expenditure. Like turning off workbenches we're not using. But unfortunately, even that's not been enough. yeah, even, again, if they get these done now, it won't make a difference because there's no sunlight. Although, having them done in preparation for the next morning would be ideal. Togrel, you can build, right? Oh, no, you can't. Charon, can you? Not very well. I don't know if I want to take that risk, to be honest. You're up eating. Kenta, would you do me a favor and come build this? I'm going to put you guys on it now. Keel, you're a builder, right? Yeah. I want to have that done by dawn. That way we'll get the full day's worth of energy at least. And now that the wind's back, we're fine again. But I hate being a slave to the wind. Like, the turbines are good when there's wind, because obviously they can put out a whole lot of power. Oh, convenient. Very convenient game. It's like it heard me talking. Well, we could look at upgrading this or building on those. Let's see. Steel is the problem right now, but we can always get more of that. I forget where we had steel kicking around. Ah, yeah, there's a bunch of it right there. Let's dig this out. Probably don't need to be too overzealous with it. In fact, yeah, let's just be safe and do that. And then if I need to expand it, I will. But that'll get us started. And we will throw down some geothermal generators out here. I will queue up the construction, and then by the time we get the steel necessary, they'll have it built. We'll, of course, need to wire it. And that's where the problem arises, because I had talked about putting a way station here, and I will do that. Just because having such an expansive, we'll run it through here or something, but having such an expansive unprotected conduit just seems like a terrible idea. And I mean, that's really expensive. I could put one of these down, but we don't have a ton of uranium, so that would run out very quickly. I mean, luckily for us, even though it's an eclipse, there's plenty of wind. There's a large sculpture done. Just drop it right there so we can look at it. Okay, so it's poor quality. Beauty is 68 though, so it's still decent. Vomit for want. Okay. The sculpture depicts pelicans playing roulette. The smiling head of a chemist watches over all, while the very static structure of the image almost conflicts with its pop art style. Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll install it. Let's see. Where do I want it? Let's go like there. And then we'll save these for like smaller statues, I guess. And you should be capable of doing that yourself. I believe that's still better than, yeah, it's still better than this. And that. It'd be nice if he made some better quality ones. These are all by him though, so I mean he's capable of putting out decent work. It just doesn't seem to be happening consistently. Oh, Angles, are you sneaking in there? Oh, okay. He's making some small sculptures. I mean, he does have a lot of passion for it. He's just not very good at it. But there's only one way to learn. Okay. Salt is apparently very excited about something. And people are going down to mine. Alright. By the way, assigning more people to this doesn't necessarily guarantee more steel production, because there's only a small chance of actually getting ore from this. Generally what you get is more stone chunks, and so we would just be creating more and more stone chunks in the attempt to get more steel, whereas this, even though it's inconvenient having to travel so far, does guarantee that we get steel. And God, everything's breaking down left and right. Well, if we know that's steel, keep mining it, please. I was hoping that vein would be bigger. I mean, this entire thing was steel, so it was a large vein. It's just that we've, you know, kind of tapped it for the most part. But eventually, I think what we'll do is we'll start strip mining this entire thing. So yeah, even if we don't build down into here, we're gonna dig. Generally, you just kind of dig in one direction, so like very long tunnels set one apart, and that way you can see what everything is while not having to mine all of it. You just mine essentially half of it. But yeah, the strip mining is usually the best way to deal with stuff like that. Got rolling blackouts again. It's gonna be hell on our hydroponics production, but honestly it's not that big a deal. And again, whenever this eclipse ends, we'll be fine, because we have enough of these now where I think they'll do more than enough output. How are we doing here? We still need 325 steel. We're a bit short. We will have enough after this, though, I would wager. But once this is gone, then we have to be a little bit more creative about where we get it from. So there is that. But again, strip mining I think will help. And if we had some more prisoners, that certainly wouldn't hurt either, because then we could put them to work in here at the very least. That's all plasteel. I thought that was silver initially, but no, it is plasteel. Which, I mean, I'm not complaining. I don't mind more plasteel at all. Nothing steel-wise along the edges here. That was steel, and we dug it all out. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a bulk trader right now. In fact, I should look on the comms and see if there's one there. I don't remember who was the last one by. I was like, alright Yaris, you're up, but I keep forgetting that Yaris isn't in this playthrough. Kenta, where are you? Oh, you're actually mining in there? I'll let you finish that, but then I want you to go... Oh look, Mark's got some steel in there, perfect. You got nothing, okay. Since you're pretty good at talking to people, I want you to go... yeah. I'd have to pay them, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to pay silver just to have somebody bring steel out and then have to buy the steel from them. That seems ill-advised, so... Not gonna do it. Did you manage to survive the blackouts? I think they did. Well, look at that. I mean, this didn't. But these did. Awesome. I wonder if I should just harvest them now before we get hit with another. How are the batteries? The batteries are like nothing. I'm going to queue this all for harvesting. Let's not do that. I wish there was an easier way to do this. I know a better way. This should work. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, yeah. So we're going to queue this up for harvesting. It's not quite ready, but I'd rather grab it now than risk another blackout, killing it completely and not getting anything. Because remember, we need those to make any sort of uniform. Oh no, we might lose some. I don't think anybody's going to get on this fast enough. Like Lynn... I don't think she's going to go to the right place now. Nope. Well, we're going to lose it then. It would just be way too much effort for me to like try to micromanage that. Those died. Some of these are hanging in there. I might just have them turn this off. Let's just turn these off for now. Zash, I need you to do it since you're right there. Flick that switch, flick that switch. Those are the main drains on our power. And so if we get rid of those, at least during the times they're supposed to be on, that should help. Yeah, and this turned on just in time. I mean, the lights don't matter so much. Obviously, the light's necessary for growth, but as long as the basins are powered, the plants won't die. At least not immediately. If they don't get light for a very long time, they will die. But we're not so concerned about that. We're more concerned with getting these fully grown plants harvested within the next like day or so. But yeah, turning those lights off will help. I'd really like more greenhouses like this, but components wise they're just as expensive. They're just cheaper power wise, and then we still have to you know, figure out places to actually build them, which can be an issue. We could turn these into greenhouses. I do have the ability to remove overhead mountain, and so we might do that here. But again, that all hinges on prisoners, because those are going to be prisoner worked, and we need prisoners to do that. Floors, that's what I'm looking for. Let's concrete all this. And we'll concrete all of this. Bingo, bingo. And then we'll smooth the floors through here. Cool. Oh, I thought that was 3 wide. Perfect. Okay, so we'll get all that floored properly. I mean, not really floored, at least not in this case. But we'll get it, you know, looking uniform with the rest of our base. Still need to figure out what's going to be out here, because we do have quite a bit of space to work with. But I kind of have everything I need at this point. It's just a matter of getting it up and running. Like, I don't think there's any more facilities we need. You guys are always welcome to suggest more, but we have probably more growing facilities than we could ever possibly need. Good, the eclipse is finally ending, and our batteries should finally start filling. Yeah, look at them go. Uh-oh. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, give me a break. Plague. Okay, so like half of our colonies got hit with plague, which doesn't even make sense because we're in like literally a frozen biome. So I don't know how plague would even survive sub-freezing temperatures. But okay. Oh god, it even hit. I think it hit all of our force users? Yeah, it did. Fantastic. And it also hit May, who's our main doctor. So, how many hospital beds do we have? Not enough. Not enough. How much medicine do we have? 60? The thing about plague is I think the herbal medicine will be enough. It's just a matter of treating it consistently and keeping them rested. So what I need to do is everybody that just got hit needs to rest. And I'm going to queue up some more of these. The thing that concerns me, though, is if we use all of our medicine to build more beds, it's going to be 40, and we don't have the steel either. I mean, we might. Did they finish this yet? So they still need 100 steel. We wouldn't have enough for as many beds as I'd want to build. It becomes a problem. So let's see. Surgery issues at chance. Rest effectiveness is 100. Immunity gain 110. It's still better than 100. What do you guys have? 116. I guess that's not that big a difference, but that's poor quality. Superior. 116. Yeah, that's not that big a difference. Okay. So, Heth, I need you to... I can't actually tell you to rest, can I? God damn. Alright, well, you guys are, like, way too important. So, at the very least, I need you in bed resting until you're healed. Kenta, did you get hit? No. Lynn did. Lynn, I'm going to tell you to rest until healed. Salt, you were also hit. You're already in bed, so you stay there. Chimera, you did not. Yevra did not. Ox didn't. Keel did. Keel, you're going to rest until healed. So, let's kind of pan through here and see. Corona got hit. Zash, not Togrul. Deleuze did. At least we have a couple of doctors that didn't get hit. So Kepin is a fairly competent doctor. And he's fine. Maris is not. She did get hit though. Karan is a good doctor, and oh, she got hit. It's like half of our doctors got hit. Jade, you're not a great doctor. Liam is, and he's fine. Okay, so Liam and Kepin are going to be the ones carrying us through this. Let's get you guys set to herbal medicine. That should be enough. Oh, you already... No, yeah, you're fine. Keel was the other one. Okay, so Kepin, when you're done with your meal, I need you running up here. Liam, I'm going to draft you and send you up here. But we need them in bed resting. We need them treated as soon as possible. And once they're treated, I prefer they go to their own beds and rest, but we'll see. Because I don't think people are going to rest of their own accord, which is a problem because that makes this so much worse. It's at 41, immunity's 32. That was a huge jump. That could be a real problem. I mean, it's only a deficit of 9, but the fact that she's already almost halfway makes it a real issue. Where are you at? Is everybody the same? Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, well, here we are. Let's try to deal with this. Are you treating Maris first? It wasn't very good quality. Yeah, I kind of need... Well, I'm going to take a second, make sure everybody with plague is getting at least herbal medicine. Okay, so there's that. Now, people should be getting treated. Kepin, what are you doing? Oh, you're running around getting other people. Oh, Chimera can doctor too. Perfect. Alright, and it looks like him and Kepin are running around dealing with everybody else. Liam's going to treat these guys. Poplar tree died from rotting? Why is that? Why are you rotting? Okay. I don't see any blight or anything. I guess maybe it just wasn't getting enough light there. I think that's what it is. Hopefully the rest are fine. That was just like an inopportune spot there. In fact, what I'll do is delete that part of the growing zone just so they don't waste their time with it. Because otherwise they'll go back and replant. Okay, hers was at least very good. But yeah, we need them to rest. Rest, rest, rest. Now, these people will not rest because I don't have beds for them. So we'll have to get creative here. Maris, I'm going to turn... Do I have beds elsewhere? Yeah, we could use those. So let's turn these into medical beds. We could also use the prison ones. We'd have to door them off or something. Okay, so Maris, I need you to rest until healed. Zash, I'm just going to turn your bed into a medical bed, and I need you to rest until healed. Okay, so I believe that is everybody. They should basically finish up what they're doing and then go rest in their bed, which is now assigned to medical. The only person that isn't is Maris, because we gave her the bed over here just so that Togrul wouldn't have to find a new bed. But that should be everybody. Oh, Jade is not resting. Yeah, Jade, you need to be resting. I'll give you this one. And hopefully our doctors are kind of on top of feeding everybody and tending to them. But the immunity should catch the plague so long as we keep treating these with decent quality stuff. Medicine may be necessary. In fact, for this group, at the very absolute least, I wish I could do it like that. I'm going to go ahead and say give them full medicine, just to be absolutely sure. And I'm going to do that for everybody. There's no reason to hold back. We don't have that many people sick, and they've all been treated once already, so they won't have that many more treatments. Probably be 1 or 2 each, which will be a significant cut into our medicine, but it will be... I'll let him finish with that first. I think it'll be fine. Okay, so Yevra and Remy both dodged it. Or, not Remy. Yevra and Kenta both dodged it. Did I say that you would get... Yeah. You're not affected. You're good. You're good. I'll, again, leave that so that he doesn't stop midway. But their next treatment should be with the proper medicine, and they should be fine. God, breakdowns everywhere. And with all of our people, or at least a good portion of them incapacitated. Are you just cheering people up? Yeah. That's nice of you. At least we still have some good doctors up. That's the one nice thing about having like 5 or 6 doctors in this place. Is even with our best doctor down, we're really not that poorly off. Salt, you need to be resting. I thought I got everybody. I guess I didn't. Salt, first of all, yeah, there we go. She was the only one I missed. Rest until healed. That should speed up their immunity gain. Zash, I thought I said okay. I definitely said regular medicine. But at least you're getting treated. It's better than nothing. Were you not treated before? Or do we just need to treat this way more often? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I've only had to deal with plague a handful of times. It's not like muscle parasites where, you know, muscle parasites aren't lethal. They're just a major annoyance. This is very lethal. But it's also an annoyance. So it's kind of the worst of both. But yeah, that definitely shut down our production. None of this has been harvested yet, but I'm fairly certain that's because Lynn has been affected. I don't know that anybody else is prioritizing that type of stuff as highly as she is. Heth, I wonder if your heal other would be effective here. Okay, he's already surpassed the plague with his immunity. You're getting close. But you, of course, are a Sith. Can you heal your wife? No, you should continue to rest still. Just to be absolutely safe. I don't think that did anything. No, it was worth a try, but yeah, that ability only affects like wounds that would heal. So it's not going to touch scars. It's not going to affect infections or anything like that. We have Neutromine and we have herbal medicine. I don't know why we've been so slow to actually craft medicine. It's strange. Mara, you didn't get affected, did you? Oh, you did. Uh-oh. You should be getting treated. I don't want you to die. Oh, I can't tell you what to do. That's right. You are a prisoner now. Well, I can't force her to get in bed. I have her set to patient 1, so that should be her top priority. But she apparently does not care. If she doesn't get in that bed, well then she is not going to get treatment. Here's what we'll do. We'll set that one to, whoops, didn't mean to do that. We'll set this one to medical as well as prisoner. May, how you doing? Alright, you're catching up. Lynn, doing alright? Yep. Yeah, I mean, not doing nearly as well because whoever treated her kind of botched it. Why did I say her? Keel. Whoever treated Keel botched it. But it'll catch up eventually. Oh. Salt is probably the worst off. She needs the best treatment available. Because she was wandering around too much. You're doing alright. And how about you two over, well, you three over here. Yeah, you look good. Looking alright there. And yeah, neither of your treatments were particularly great. So hopefully on the following one it'll be a little bit stronger. I think that's where we'll end it for today. I'm going to let the time run a little bit off camera. Because it's going to be a while before they're back up. And so I'll try to come back in the next episode roughly when people start recovering. So that you don't have to sit through multiple episodes of just everybody being bedridden. Unless, of course, something interesting happens in between. Or, if, you know, things get a little bit hairy, then I'll definitely show that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some RimWorld with you. And I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.